Hello namaste friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Manamata Rao Dana your pastime. Visit to my channel, please like, share, subscribe and press to bell icon get to more videos and audios. 1. Resources. Mona and Raju were helping Amma to clean their house. Look at all these things: clothes, utensils, food grains, combs, this bottle of honey, books. Each of these has a use, said Mona. That is why they are important, said Amma. These are resources. What is a resource? Was Raju's question to Amma. Anything that can be used to satisfy a need is a resource, replied Amma. Look around you and observe you resources. The water will be able to identify many types of you drink when get home from school. The textbook you use to study are all you are thirsty. The electricity you use in your house, the rickshaw you use to resources. Your father has prepared a tasty snack for you. The fresh vegetables he has used are also a resource. Water, electricity, rickshaw, vegetable and textbook have something in common. They have all been used by you, so they have utility. Utility or usability is what makes an object or substance a resource. How does something become a resource? Raju now wanted to know. Amma told the children that things become resources only when they have a value. Its use or utility gives it a value. All resources have some value, said Amma. Value means worth. Some resources have economic value, some do not. For example, metals may have an economic value, a beautiful landscape may not. But both are important and satisfy human needs. Some resources can become economically valuable with time. Your grandmother's home remedies have no commercial value today, but if they are patented and sold by a medical firm tomorrow, they could become economically valuable. Let's do. List out 5 resources you use in your home and 5 you use in your classroom. Glossary. Patent, it means the exclusive right over any idea or invention. It is. GE, thing, GS, time and technology are 2 important factors that can change substances into resources. Both are related to the needs of the people. People themselves are the most important resource. It is their ideas, and although inventions and discoveries that lead to the creation more resources. Each discovery or invention leads to man others. The discovery of fire led to the practice of cooking and other processes, while the invention of the wheel ultimately resulted in development of newer modes of transport. The technology to create hydroelectricity has turned energy and fast-flowing water into an important resource. Subpet, up and back, who, so, wh, wa, fro, br, kr, am, types of resources. A very valuable one. I am a resource too. Resources are generally classified into natural, human-made and human. Natural resources. Resources that are drawn from nature and used without much modification are called natural resources. The air we breathe, the water in our rivers and lakes, the soils, minerals are all natural resources. Many of these resources are free gifts of nature and can be used directly. In some cases, tools and technology may be needed to use a natural resource in the best possible way. Natural resources can be broadly used into renewable and non-renewable resources. Renewable resources are those which get renewed or replenished quickly. Some of these are unlimited and are not affected by human activities, such as solar and wind energy. Yet careless use of certain renewable resources like water, soil and forest can affect their stock. Water seems to be an unlimited renewable resource. But shortage and drying up of natural water sources is a major problem in many parts of the world today. Non-renewable resources are those which have a limited stock. Once the stocks are exhausted, it may take thousands of years to be renewed or replenished. Since this period is much more than human lifespans. Meant, in blending, Iyun y hi hey koain LPD the body, ELD red, 2 lies, L and bot are the A land and dept on. Emailer font pride bal pranes. Ted and Agias Ray and Impress BN Pre. Erida. Technology to do so. That is why human beings are a special resource. People are human resources. Education and health help in making people a valuable resource. Improving the quality people's skills so that they are able to create more resources is known human resource development. Conserving resources. Mona had a nightmare. She dreamt that the water on the earth had dried up and all the trees cut down. There was no shade and nothing to eat or drink. People were suffering and roaming around desperately looking for food and shade. She told her mother about the dream. Amma, can this really happen? She asked. Yes, Amma replied. If we are not careful, then even renewable resources can become very scarce and the non-renewable ones can definitely get exhausted. What can we do about it? Raju asked. Lots, replied Amma. Using resources carefully and giving them time to get renewed is called resource conservation. Balancing the need to use resources and also conserve them for the future is called sustainable development. There are many ways of conserving resources. Each person can contribute by reducing consumption, recycling and reusing things. Ultimately it makes a difference because all our lives are linked. That evening the children and their friends made packets and shopping bags out of old newspapers, discarded clothes and baskets from bamboo sticks. We will give a few to every family we know, said Mona. After all it is for a very good cause, said Mustafa, to save our resources and to keep our earth alive. I am going to be very careful not to waste paper, said Jessie. Many trees are cut down to make paper, she explained. I will see that electricity is not wasted in my house, shouted Mustafa. Electricity comes from water and coal, land utilizing that adding and senti, also future development. Some principles of sustainable develop. The quality e han, we so he gs axa, and theo h what how we os good to he arb the earth vitality and diversity wake with minimize the depletion. Carl movie. Change personal. Alton practice. 1as renewable reasons are sustainable he version of beyond the earth is conserved she damage oral environmental system is. Bunts the environ. To care fr their own. Exerciver. 2. And were the roluing questions. Why is resources distributed unequally over the earth? Why are human resources important? 2. Deck the correct answer. Which one of the following does not make substance a resource? Asfahue. E quantity. Which one of the following is a human-made resources? Medicines to treat cancer. Apical forests. Nen renewable resources are those which have limited stock. Made by human beings. D derived from non-living things. 3. Activity. Asterisk man paramala. Bin pani sab soon. Oski and oios pbww.